Oh boy, welcome to another episode of
Rye can top my knee. Top
Yes.
my knee?
Somebody's on your knee.
Top
Somebody,
my knee?
man, somebody was need today. We'll
Oh,
see.
whoa. I don't know what you're talking about.
รายการต่อไปนี้
I'm Jonathan.
And I'm Kevin, and we are a BL podcast that focuses on our favorite shows and all the press and mess around them. So Jonathan, I
Mm-hmm.
have to ask you, when
Yes.
you were a young whippersnapper,
Mm-hmm.
did you ever watch Inspector Gadget?
I did. The cartoon?
Yes.
I seen a
Do-do-do-do-do.
couple episodes. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it was definitely on when I was a young thing. And today I guess people are putting in some detective work, I guess.
There's
Because
no detective work.
some people are putting in detective work, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna play with the sarcasm here.
Yes, yes,
Um,
yes.
because people saw pictures of Mix and
Mm-hmm.
he was out with some mysterious man.
Super
I
mysterious
I
man.
couldn't I really couldn't figure out who it was.
Girl, we all
Oh
know who that man
my.
was. We all know who that man
Well, let's
was.
see. Since a lot of people are knowing, and if you're listening, watching,
Then you
tell us
know.
who you think who mixes with. Wrong answers only in
Not
the
wrong answers
comments.
only.
Wrong answers only in the comments, okay?
The first answer, me. This was me.
I'm
That was me.
gonna
I was hiding from the pops.
I'm gonna be messy and say it was P Dan from from Don't Be Emotional.
P Dan. Oh, all
Because
right.
he
Come
chased.
on. Come on, King.
Hmm. Anyway,
Anyway,
before we get to word on the tweet,
it's gonna
the
be sunglasses on the tweet this episode
yeah, you
again.
need to put your sunglasses on. But before we get on to word on the tweet, detect the like and subscribe button so you don't have to solve the mystery of when we have a new episode. Okay. See, that was sweet, wasn't it? That was fresh.
Detect these animations happening right now on screen.
Well, let's go ahead and get to word on the tweet.
Ooh. Y'all, word
Oh
on the
boy.
tweet. It's not as crazy as last week. Last week was
Yeah,
episode on the tweet, honestly. That was so much.
it was a lot.
Was
It
that
was a
last week or like
lot.
2 weeks ago? It was like episode on the tweet, honestly. This
Yeah, it was
week,
last week. Yeah, there was a
yeah,
lot because it's
it's a
Justin
lot.
Muir, which there was a misspelling,
Oh,
but
we
it
didn't
was
even notice.
corrected.
You didn't
We
even
didn't. We
notice.
did. That's how fast we
That was
produce
so
stuff, y'all.
funny.
Yes.
hmm
But what's the
Junior
tea?
Moore.
Well,
Junior Moore.
he a junior now because he
Right?
not a lead
He not my
anymore.
junior. He
He
not my
not right.
junior.
He's somebody junior, not ours.
I can't. Um, word on the tweet. Honestly, this is the week of concerts. Like if you haven't seen, like there's so many concert things happening on online right now. So we have
Hmm.
the Feel Fan Fun concert that's happening in Thailand by
Okay.
GMMTV, obviously, and that's Earth Mix, Boom Prem, and First
Hmm.
Cow. And from the videos that I'm seeing online, I was like, this looks so fun, so kooky, so crazy. This is like a honestly a really good trio to be doing a concert together.
Mm.
And it just makes me really I can't wait to see Earth Mix for the Only Friends Dream On tour. That's gonna be when they're in
Mm.
DC. I can't wait to see my dads. Oh, my dad's Earth
Even
Mix.
though
I
they're
can't wait.
literally the same age as you.
Oh, who said that?
Because Mix turned 28.
And the way Mitz is younger than me,
Yeah,
slightly
but
younger than me.
right, right.
But like Earth is definitely older than me.
Yeah, he turned 30
I
last
feel like
year.
he's like 31 or
Yeah.
32,
So,
but
yeah.
he's zaddy. Anyways, so there's that concert going on right now. There is
Hmm.
also the if anyone watched Double Helix, the main leads from that show, Aiden and Elio, are having a concert in Thailand right now.
Hmm.
I wish I was there for that. Who else
Yes.
is having a concert? And then also there is the way Manalapo were just in New York City, like what, Tuesday,
Literally
Wednesday?
like Tuesday, so last week,
They were
literally.
just in New York.
Yeah.
And now they're in. Hong Kong for the Shine tour, which is like, why did
Yes.
we never get a Shine tour in America?
You know what?
They
Well,
were
I mean,
here twice
there was, but there
to
wasn't
promote.
because remember they came in 2025.
They were here
And,
last
and
year to
yeah,
promote the start of the show, and just
right,
recently they were here again to promote just the Thai culture in general
right.
with Thai
Yeah, but
Select.
not really promoting the show, but promoting the show.
I'm still
I
like,
don't,
why did we never get a full-on Shine tour where we see them reenacting scenes on stage? We
yeah,
see butts
yeah.
being groped. Remember you seen those Sunny Euro photo clips where they're like,
Maybe they think they'll get, banned here in the US or something. I was like, Trump not that
no,
powerful.
no. Maybe they just, I don't know. I think they're like,
If Eagle
the
is
US
still
has gotten
open,
it.
Trump is not that powerful, trust.
No, but the fans are. Maybe they're scared of Kevin jumping on stage when he sees
I would not
Euro's
because I know how to
Kates.
behave.
When he sees Euro's
But there,
Kates up on stage, he's gonna be
yeah,
like,
I would
"Let me at,
scream. I would scream. Not let me add it.
let
But
me
yeah, I
at
mean, I would
it."
scream. But you know what? I understand consent and understand how what boundaries are. I mean, I'm not those fans that were chasing, the leads from Revenge Love and
Oh,
finding their seats on planes and stuff.
well, not yet. What?
No, not ever. Not ever.
Anyways, and also the boys from Sammy's Children's Day were in the audience, and they again were. Oh, hi, Sadie. My cat is on my bed.
Oh.
She's like, I decided to make some biscuits right in front of you.
Oh.
Um, the boys from Sammy's Children's Day were also there in the audience. I think they did like another like cool little fun like little video clip of Ma Lapo, and I'm like, Where's the content? What are we
Hmm,
getting
hmm.
from these duo right here?" Sadie, where are you going? Um,
Not her interrupting our recording.
she want to be on the mic. She said, "Let me at it. I got something to say about Ma Lapo."
She got
Um,
nothing to say.
and then speaking of Shine, so there was like one of these award shows. I think it was like the Y
Yes.
Awards or something.
Yes.
And I was glad to see that Sun
Yes.
won for Best Supporting Actor in a
He
series in
he
Shine.
did his thing in that show. He
And
really
girl,
did.
him and that bench put in the work in that show.
Yeah, that
Greased up,
piano
lubed up.
definitely, yeah, it was oiled up. Like that would never need to be refinished.
Oh, can't. It's sealed for
Right. It
sure.
is sealed.
With juices. Um, but yeah, I'm glad that he won for that. I think Shine also won for a bunch of things. One for like best OST. I think
Hmm.
one for like some other like best direction or something.
I mean, it
Um,
was just a well done show,
hmm.
and I love to see when shows that are well produced, well acted with a great story get this kind of recognition, because then it hopefully forces the rest of the industry to level up, you know.
Yes, everyone,
Yeah,
if you want this level of, I mean, the way the Shine was like, this is a gay series, right? This is the Thailand's first gay. I mean,
I
I
don't know
just
if
think
it's
it was
Thailand's first gay series, but
right. That's what I'm saying.
it definitely was on the border of a BL and a queer show.
It was definitely a leveled up, like really great um
LGBTQ story, but could have been a
LGBTQ
BL.
story taking place, trying to tell a message of actual historical events. Like it was,
Right, right,
it
right.
was a lot of things. It wasn't just, what was that latest show by Boss No, that Moo Moo Crazy? It wasn't that for
I didn't
sure.
watch that anyway, so
Exactly.
I have no opinion.
Um, but and
Crazy
I
Love
think
Moo Moo.
yeah, Crazy Love
There we
Moo
go.
Moo. But me and T also won for best script. I
Hmm.
mean, those iconic lines, of course.
Yes.
And then Lost in the Woods won for best cinematography. We loved that show.
Which
We really
it was a
did.
beautifully done
Beautiful
show.
show.
Yeah, yes. Also another well done show. And this is the thing, like when shows do it right and they get the accolades, let's hope that these companies say like we could do better. We can make this happen. We can make it pop off.
Hmm.
We can make it pop.
Start
Get that
taking
thing
notes. Start
going.
taking notes.
Yep.
And speaking of like fan culture, this is what I just saw like on the way home today.
Mm,
So I saw it blown up on Twitter. Apparently, it was for some kind of I don't know if it was for the some GMMTV event today,
mm-hmm,
but there was a girl that was lining up, um, or I
Oh,
guess she was there already for some events, and you know how Thai fans like the culture is like you put down an item on the floor and that kind of saves your spot. So people
yeah.
would put like a water bottle, a
Y-
lipstick,
Yeah, something to
a
hold their spot. And this is to wait in
yeah,
line, I believe.
yeah, to like hold your spot in like a fan line or something.
Right.
So some girl was like accused of like skipping the line,
Oh,
and the Thai fans around her were like, security, security.
not
Security
security.
Security grabbed her phone out her hand, and then
Oh,
this girl like fought back like, "Yo, you taking my stuff?" Like, I don't. It's crazy. I'm just seeing
oh
like the clips and the
God.
videos. Like, people don't know the full story yet, but we're just all assuming
Oh,
from this clip. And then this female security guard is like puts her in a chokehold and takes her to the ground,
a
crazy. And I was
chokehold.
like, "Yo, is this America? What's going on?"
Wait,
I was
wait,
like,
that's a
"This."
little extreme.
Yeah,
Like
I
a
was like,
chokehold.
this feels 0 to 100. Like, how did like if she cut the line, already take her out, ask questions, like the
Yeah.
0 to 100 to snatch that phone out your hand and already like put you in a chokehold and take you outside. Whoa, where did
That
that
is
come
some
from?
crazy work. That is some
That is
crazy
a
work.
lot.
Right. Like that
Um,
is unnecessary to be doing that much. Like, who does the security guard think they are? ICE?
Girl, that's why I was like,
Because
is
ICE
this
already does
America? What's
way
going
too
on?
much.
Way
Okay,
too
doing the
much.
utmost. So this is too much. I'm sorry. Mm-mm.
I feel like even if
So
she did cut, there is no reason to like put her
to
in a
do all of that.
to do all of that. Like just
Like
escort
all
her
you need
out.
to, yeah, escort her out and that's it. Like, mm-mm.
So
Mm-mm-mm.
let us know any more updates on that because it's like the story just happened today.
Yeah.
Um, but some more drama. I don't know why we just saw this on someone posted this on Discord. What is this?
Mhm.
This famous, apparently famous Japanese actor. I mean, me shading him hard. I don't. I know it's just I don't know him. So, like, I'm on my. I can't. I don't know her. I don't know her. Um,
Mm-mm.
Ryuseki, or
Mhm.
yeah, Ryuseki Yokohama decided to put his two pennies in on the concept of BL for no reason. Felt very unprompted. I don't know if he was prompted or not, but let's
Yeah.
see what he said. It was like a whole statement of like, let's see what this man had to say. He was like, "This is just my personal opinion. I'm not interested in BL or that kind of thing. I don't understand any of it. So for me, no." Oh, it's because someone was, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, he just said, I don't understand any of it. Isn't so for me, no. As for the whole diversity issue, I simply don't understand its meaning. That's all, of course. BL and this kind of content is this because there's demand for it, but all I meant was that I don't understand what the purpose of it is.
And you
I'm
know
like,
what I don't understand is people stating their opinion when they don't need to.
I
Yeah.
feel like
Like, see,
you don't
this is
understand the purpose of BL. It's just queer stories. I
I
don't know.
see. So
Maybe made for
allegedly,
women sometimes, yeah, by women, made for women sometimes. Now it's
right.
kind of growing to be made for LGBT audiences. Um, don't understand the diversity of it. Hmm?
So allegedly, he's a part of the
Diversity of love stories.
manosphere.
Oh, and now explain that to the
Allegedly.
audience.
So Andrew Tate. There you go. So that's the only explanation you
Audiences, you
need.
know who Andrew Tate
Yeah.
is.
So in my head, I'm kind of like, okay, first of all, you don't need to have an opinion.
Oh,
Like, no, you can have an opinion. You have a
I
right to
think because
express your
maybe someone was
opinion.
asking him if he would ever be in a BL, maybe, and he was
We
like,
don't know that context.
"Yeah,
That's
we
the
don't know the
thing.
context."
We don't know the context. But even if so, if you're think about what you're going to say first. Like you can have an opinion. Everyone can have an opinion. It's just like underwear.
Oh,
Everybody got underwear.
everyone got
Everybody
underwear.
got opinions. And not everyone's opinions need to be heard or
And this is
seen.
a
And
stank
not everyone,
opinion.
right, and not everyone's underwear needs to be heard or seen.
Oh my
Okay. So
God.
but what I feel is if you have an opinion, which you have a right to state your opinion, maybe think about how your opinion, especially when you have a certain platform, would impact people who are listening. Because the people who are going to listen are either people who are fans of you and people who are not fans of you, and then like
And this is
us,
their first
people who
impression
don't
of
know
you.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now our first impression of you is, oh,
A little ignorant.
you have some ignorance and some homophobia you need to deconstruct. And
I
maybe
mean,
think
some people
about,
still have such a twisted view on what BL is. So
right.
I don't know if he just thinks it's porn or it's like fetishy content, like if gay people don't exist. Like, yeah, what do you mean you don't know the purpose of the diversity of BL? Like
Yeah,
why
oh, I think he was even saying diversity in general,
like
which
yeah,
it's
in
like,
general,
what do
like how
you
did they
think?
add
Like,
it's
people
diversity in
have,
love story. Gay
yeah,
people
and
exist,
people,
gay people are real, queer stories exist, queer
yeah,
people are
and
real.
people have different taste. Like, not everyone likes the same exact thing as him. Like people, there are going to be people who love to watch a teen drama. You're going to love people who love crime mystery. There's people who love horror. There are people who love fantasy. Like there's diversity of things for people to consume
Some
because
people are gonna like cheesy
everybody's
BL love
different.
stories. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's different, and you
Some
can't
people
just
want to
make
see straight people on screen every 2 seconds, and some
right.
people really don't. I don't want to see another straight
Yeah.
couple on my
Yeah,
screen.
it could be one thing if he said, and know what, someone I remember in that Twitter thread, someone had said
hmm
he could have just left it at, oh, I don't watch BL. And that's
Right?
cool.
He could have
Like you
been
didn't
like,
have
I
to
don't know
go
about that.
into
Sorry, next question. I
next
don't know.
question. Like, why are you going so deep into something you know nothing about? And see, that's what I wanted to say with opinions. When you
hmm
have an opinion, it should be informed. Like you can disagree, agree, like, dislike, whatever. But if you're going to go ahead and state your opinion, don't come off like a jackass like he did. But allegedly he's a part of the manosphere, so it tracks.
Oh,
What else is
Lord,
going on?
Lord. Oh, Lord. Ooh. Um. Oh, we didn't talk about this last week, but
Hmm.
because it just happened when we were recording.
Oh,
Perth Santa got they were moved out of this one spooky, what is it, the spooky Love Tale show, and
oh
now
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Om Poom are gonna be in that show. So Om Poom, and then now they're gonna be in
Mm.
their own show called Heartbound, and the whole trailer came out for it, and everyone
Wait.
was like, "What is this plot? Because why is Perth playing like a Latino mafia boy? Like, what's going?"
Oh boy. I'm a little.
Come on.
Is he supposed to be Latino?
I think the family is. So if he's in the
I
family,
I am okay. Also wait,
I'd
didn't
love to see it.
in that whole thing as well too, isn't someone like isn't Mark Ohm returning to one of those shows as a side couple?
Something like that. I think,
Yeah.
yeah, Mark Omar also like moved up to be in something else. Everyone like,
Oh, or something else. Yeah, I don't remember
yeah,
what it was exactly,
it
but
was a lot of like cast changes in one little blue announcement by GMMTV.
right. Yes, the blue and
But
white announcement. Yeah.
yeah, but
Um,
that was the whole gist of that. But
yeah, but Santa being Latino.
no, no, Perth.
Okay, Perth being Latino.
I mean, maybe I can kind of see it.
I mean,
Come on, a little
listen.
half, a little quarter.
Yeah, or
I can see it.
he could be an Asian Latino. I mean, they
Come on,
exist. I mean, I know of at least five.
right? Come on.
Yeah.
Let's see the
So,
representation. Let's see.
yeah. So I don't know, but if his Spanish is crunch,
Oh, you know it's gonna be crunch because his English is crunch.
oh,
Oop. But
ole.
not Olay. But this announcement was during their like fan con that happened last year. Not last year, last month. Not last month. Oh my God, last weekend. Yo, I'm
Oh
tired.
gosh. Yeah, not last month. No,
Oh
no.
my God. So speaking, our last word on the tweet. I know y'all tired of these.
No, they
Um,
not, because they
no, they
eating it
not.
up.
Right? Y'all
They
eating this
still
up on y'all
listening, so
commute.
they eating it. They eating it up.
Yes. Gobble
Yep.
gobble.
Yes.
Um, I mean, I didn't want to talk too much about this because it really is like some weird drama that like blew up in like I feel like in the international fan world.
Mm.
But Bilk and PP, love Bilk and
Oh.
PP. PP did an interview recently. I think it was like after doing all those concerts that he did the it wasn't the Kingdom concert. He did like a concert with Jeff and like Non Tanat and no, not with Non Tanat. It was with Time Tie. It was like
Mm-hmm.
three like. realms or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So he did that concert, did a bunch of interviews. People were
Mm-hmm.
like, "Oh, what's next? Like, did your boyfriend show up?" Like alluding to Bilkin, and Bilkin obviously wasn't there. Um, and in separate interviews, Bilkin was talking about like, "Yeah, I was too busy, I didn't go," and like they seemed a little distant in these interviews.
Mm.
Kind of like wishing each other well, kind of like like if they're strangers. Um, but
Mm.
like they honestly do this very often. Like PP very often will be like, I'm single. Like I've never dated anyone in my life. Like I don't know what
Mm.
y'all talking about. Like I'm so single. I'm open for anyone to come into my DMs right now. Like he's always very
Mm.
much like this
Mm-hmm.
every month. Um, but apparently this time, like it really took the internet by storm because people were like, "Oh my God, are they over?" Like really took this one interview out of context. And everyone's like, "Oh my God, they're
Mm.
over! Like they're so over. Was it all a lie? Like last year they just did that whole wedding concert and crying to each other on stage. When PP got that giant ring from Bilkin.
Mm.
So I don't know. I feel like this is just very them, but also like on the low low, the T is like they're probably also in like they've had a real relationship before, probably. Like they've known each other since they were like teens, since
That's
high school.
true.
They've probably been
Since I
on and
told Sunset
off.
about you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even before that, they went to high school together. Like
Mm-hmm.
Bilkin was his tutor. Um,
Mm.
they've probably been on and off for years, and maybe this is just on their like off period or like I don't know. They're very shifty and like secretive when it comes to their love lives. So we really
Yeah.
don't know what happens. But I doubt this is the end of Bilk and PP.
Yeah, see, I was very thrown off because there was a lot of noise around this, a lot of noise,
Mm-hmm.
and the birds were chirping. And
Chirp,
I
chirp.
I was hearing like, oh, they're broken up. I was like, wait a minute, what is happening? Because I'm not getting the full tea. There's just too much going on around this.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, let's bring everybody back to Earth because I think people's brains floated to Mars.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounds as if this is just one of those times where they're still friends, they're still in each other's lives, but I think
And they're
also
busy doing their own things right
and they're
now,
busy doing their own things.
Like we
And I
don't see
think
the behind the scenes when they probably hang out or go on secret trips together. Like we,
yeah, we
we
don't
don't
yeah,
see that
because
until
they
years
don't
later. They're
because
so
like we said
secretive.
about about Mutual, like they only show us what they want to show us, and that is well
Mm,
within their
mm.
right because they have a right to privacy. So, because they are human beings and not everything they need to do needs to be our business. Yeah,
Just because they
yeah,
gave us ship work before doesn't mean everything they do is
every
like
has to be ship work,
warranted for
right?
us and it's ship work. Or if
Yeah,
it doesn't look like ship work, then it means it was all a lie. Like no, it's
right.
not. It's not
It's
so
not
black and
that. It
white at
means
all.
they're doing some of their own things, which is okay. I also think that, it's very powerful that this is the one ship that they've only done two productions together. Well, three if you include,
My
to
ambulance or whatever. Yeah.
the Moon to You one or whatever that
Well,
one
that's like
is.
one unit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like one unit. So, but they haven't done a lot. It's not like, you think of like Gemini Force, for example, who've done many projects now
Multiple shows.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
And that's all
the
it
fact that,
takes. That's all it
yeah,
takes to
they're
be
so
icons.
powerful. And I mean, let's be real. I've said it on this pod before and I'll say it again. I told Sunset About You is the blueprint for BL in Thailand. It is still, I think,
Clock
it
it,
is
sponsor.
still the best BL that I
Mm,
think was ever made in Thailand. I still think it is.
period.
Because it's just everything
Period.
about it is perfect. So of course, Bilkin and PP Crit, they're icons.
Icons.
Like
Icon
there's
status forever, low key.
forever because until there is a BL that is created that surpasses that, and
Jail boys.
there have been some that have come close. I'm gonna
Jail
give them
boys.
that.
Jail boys. Ooh,
I don't think Gel Boys is better than I Told Sunset About You, but I will
ooh.
argue that
Uh-huh.
Gel Boys was definitely up there. But
It's
no,
it's
it
right
didn't.
under. It's right under for me. Like
I
it's
wouldn't, for you, it is right under. I wouldn't say it's right under for me, but I would say that it is definitely that is one of the best that has been created so far. Um, but man, so far. nothing has. I think maybe Ticket to Heaven tried to be that.
Ooh.
Not saying it was bad,
Ooh.
but I don't think it was as good.
Ooh.
Like, doesn't mean it was a bad. I mean, it's like an 8 out of 10 versus a 10 out of 10,
Ooh.
you know? And that's 8 out of 10 is
Ooh.
good, right?
I mean, we can have we should probably do an episode or like a little bonus where we talk about, because I think people have asked us before, where we talk about our like top five BLs, and we just
Yeah,
make a whole episode about it. So maybe we'll
yes.
do that soon.
Because we each have a list of top
We
five,
do have a
and
list of top
and
five.
they overlap in some places, but in other places they definitely verge off.
Hmm.
So,
So we
um,
can definitely rant about that for like 30
oh,
minutes.
we could
So.
do that for 5 hours. Not playing.
Ooh. So
Anyway,
stay tuned for that. Stay tuned. Stay
yeah,
tuned.
maybe, yeah. And if
Yeah.
you definitely want us to do it, tell us in the comments. We'll make it
Hmm.
happen. With that said, we got to get to our shows of the week. So, Jonathan, what is your show this week?
Kevin. My show this week is a dog and a plate. See, I know how, the internet is still low-key hating on Tay. Um, and I'm low-key kind of past all that because I'm like, girl, y'all
I
acting
mean,
like
I'm past
he
it too.
was,
I just haven't started the show, but
yeah,
I'm
like people
past
are
it.
acting like he was there in the courtroom, slandering good old boy when,
To me,
the Twitter
yeah,
fingers were
and
Twitter fingering.
to be fair,
Half the
what he did
half
wasn't
the industry
cool.
was like that Instagram post.
Yeah, and what he did
Um,
wasn't cool, but at the end of the
wasn't
day, it
cool.
wasn't
It's not the
like
end of the earth. Like
right.
he apologized because he's like, this is low key none of my business. But
Right. He shouldn't have put it, he shouldn't have put his nose in it anyway.
yeah.
Or if he did put his nose in it, he should have kept it in private. Sometimes we don't need to smell your shit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And speaking of
Anyway.
shit, no, I stop. I'm low key enjoying the show. Like Tay New, they are a great duo. They honestly are. Like this show
Honestly.
is really fun to watch.
Hmm.
It is about these two characters. So we have um Toto, which
Hmm.
is Tay's character, and he
Hmm.
is a local like community EMT kind of rescuer type
Hmm.
person. And then we have Kanit, which is News character, and he is a flight attendant.
Hmm.
Um, and it's weird to see that the story already wraps around like that they're in these like two different like class distinctions where I'm like,
Hmm.
all right, I didn't know flight attendants make big buku money in Thailand, but like apparently that's like the status is like New is like up here because he's a flight attendant and he got money, has a nice apartment, luxury things. And then
Hmm.
Tay is like this local EMT and he like
Hmm.
is barely scraping by, but like obviously, he looks like he's doing fine. Um,
Hmm.
but it's like kind of like, I mean, that's where the name of the show comes in, like a dog looking at a plane, like it's kind of like you can't achieve. Um,
Hmm.
so, but it's a great show. I'm really enjoying the show. There's so much comedy in the show. It's so silly. There's some serious moments, but it's really just kind of like romantic comedy.
Hmm.
Um, it is starts off with like, it's like New is low key getting like cheated on by his boyfriend, and like Tay is here to like help Snoop, and then like things ensue and things and
So he's
feelings
being a
and
detective, Inspector Gadget.
inspect their gadget,
Du-du-du-du-du-du.
and so he inspects that. Anyways, and then we have Mond and Ryu as a side couple. And it's still funny to see like Mons look up at Ryu at all these moments. I'm like, oh my God, how tall is Ryu? Like Ryu
Mm.
looks like towering over these boys. Um, and
Oh
then we
wow.
have Dewey, which is also like a part of the like trio gang of
Hmm.
EMT rescuer boys, but he's like barely in the show. And I'm like, oh, I
Mm.
guess he was busy with liking stuff. But it's a really
Mm.
enjoyable show. You should definitely watch it. This is typical Tay New. I love to see them playing their age. Like they're
Mm.
playing 30-year
Yeah, they're
olds.
not playing children.
They're not in college anymore. Like this is not
Right.
Dark Blue Kiss. It's great to see them, and they look their age too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they are in
The
their
face
young
is
low,
cracking a little. You know what I mean? Like you can
but they
see the
look
work
so
done,
good.
but
Oh
they look good
gosh.
still. They look gorge.
Yes.
Tay and New. And then Ob is in the show. Ob plays New's boyfriend, for the time being.
Mm.
Yeah, and
Mm.
you should definitely
Mm.
watch it. It's on Gaia
Yeah.
Ulala. It's on Viki. It's almost done, Loki.
Yeah, so it might be a show that I might binge, maybe binge on a plane ride. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Now my show this week, it was really, really tough for me to consider this, but because of the most recent episode, and I think
Mm-hmm.
next week we should probably do a mid-season review because it would be
Oh,
halfway through the season next week. Um,
okay.
this is Don't Be Too Emotional. Oh
Mm.
God.
I'm not
So
caught up yet.
I'm just gonna say this. For
No
episode
spoilers.
5, it's not a
Mm-hmm.
spoiler. You gotta listen to this because this is extremely important.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 5, they did not give a trigger warning. And I
Oh,
really think it's important that they do this
oh
because
no.
SA does happen.
Oh
Yes, it does.
my.
Yes, it does. And I'm not going to say who is the perp and who is the victim because that would spoil it. But I do think that people need to go in prepared for
Okay.
that. Um, Now,
BL used to do that back in I feel like, right? BL back in the
yeah,
day,
they
maybe.
used to, but
Certain shows, certain shows.
I will say
Like
that
Me, Mine,
this,
Why didn't do that.
and I mean,
Mame didn't do
low
that, but
key, Tarn type, that was kind of it all
the
the
whole
time,
show is a
the
trigger
whole
warning. Lord,
show. Yeah. But in this case, it's not like the old school ones where it was,
romanticized.
yeah, this was not I would say the way
This
that it
was like
was done
meant
was
to be
not
violent and
okay.
harmful.
Right. And it was not meant to be okay.
Oh,
And there
yikes,
was,
yikes.
and there, it I would say the aftermath of it happening stuck through majority of the episode after that. Um, I, there were a lot of things that came to light, and there were some changes
Hmm.
that happened with certain characters after that,
Hmm.
which I think the debate is, was this necessary? And part of me wants to say I get why it was put in for this particular couple.
Hmm.
But also at the same time,
There's
I
no
wish
excuse for that in a romance
it
genre.
shouldn't
I don't
happen at
know.
all. And
Yeah.
but also this is something that really does happen. We do know that
Especially in the
it
queer community too, yes.
it does happen. Someone did ask me if it's a higher rate in the queer community, and I was like, that I can't tell you, but I can tell you that it happens. It does happen.
It does
Um,
happen, and some people just like assume that it's part of
it's
the
normal.
culture
Right,
when
right,
it shouldn't be. Yeah.
right. So in this case, I think I have a mosquito bite, which is really weird. But in this case, I do feel as if like it was really, really hard to watch. I had to pause and do other things.
Oh
Um,
no.
so, but the aftermath got really interesting.
Hmm.
And it's really propelling the story along. So
I
this
mean,
show
as
in
long as the
general is
show is
hard to watch. Yeah.
taking it seriously and like really,
Yeah.
you know,
The one thing is they didn't give a trigger warning, and I really
yeah.
wish they did. So for episode 5, those who have not seen it yet, please be aware there is SA. So that go in. Do I still
Hmm.
think the show is good overall? I do. I mean, there's already some violence in the show to begin with, but this is the kind of violence that people really do need to be aware of
Hmm.
before they
Yeah.
go in. Yeah. With
I think I haven't seen, I think this weekend Sits came out. So I'm still behind on 5 and 6 because these episodes are so long. Like
They
Depop
are.
House, you're killing me.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, the last thing I saw for Don't Be Too Emotional was what was happening? I think he broke up, right? I think
Mm-hmm.
he broke up with P. Jane. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, I can't do this. You're just so secretive.
Oh, so that was
Secretive.
episode 3.
Oh,
Because at the
really?
end
I
of
thought that was
episode,
episode 4.
oh, there was more that happened in episode 4. a
Oh,
lot that happened in
am I
episode
that
four.
behind? Oh my God. I
You
like
are, because
one
episode
week.
five, I want to say, came out this week. So,
Oh, I thought episode 6 came out this week. Okay, okay.
yeah.
So I'm
So,
still only
woo.
one episode behind. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, episode four, end of episode three was the breakup. Episode four, a lot transpired
All right, so I
that
need to
led
see
to
episode
episode
4 and then
five.
episode 5.
Yeah.
I think there's oh yeah, 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 I see. Yeah, there's a time jump. Or there's like yeah, I oh my God. See, yes, he gets a new boyfriend. Yes.
You
I
need
did
to
not
get
watch the
into
episode
it.
yet. Yeah.
You need to get into it because there's a lot that is. It's interesting how this show keeps going and there's
Mm-hmm.
so much happening, but then it doesn't feel as if it's going too fast or too slow, which
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate the pacing. The pacing, I really do. Um, but you know what show just ended, which some people are a little worried about the pacing. We should
Ooh.
get to shows that just ended.
Okay, let's do it.
So only one show ended, and which is The Prosecutor's Proposal. This is the Korean BL. If you have VVIP on iQIYI, you would have seen all of it.
Crazy.
I think episode 9 and 10 are not available.
8, 9, and 10 dropped
Yeah,
like this Thursday or something. And I'm like,
yeah, but I
why?
don't think they're available for those who don't have VVIP or whatever
Which
that
is like
top tier one. Yeah.
yeah, it's like the $15 a month on iQIYI instead of the like 8.99. Which is like iQIYI, what are you doing? Why do you keep doing this?
Yeah. So anyway, it did end. I finished it. I do
Mm-hmm.
think it was good overall. The
Mm-hmm.
complaints were that, oh, here's the tea.
Mm-hmm.
Originally, they taped 14 episodes
Oh, it got chopped down? I thought the show
to
was really
10.
popular.
Yeah, so I think they only released 10. So I think when they decided to release it, they said we're only going to do 10. They weren't
Oh.
following, yeah. So it wasn't like, oh, we're going to see if we're going to release the other four. I think they were like I think there were things in the middle, which now this kind of makes sense.
I feel like
Um,
yeah, I feel like I'm on episode yeah, the last episode I saw was 7, and I
yeah.
just feel like we're kind of flying here, and I'm like, I need a little
Yeah, I
I
think
need
some
a
people felt the same way that the show was going way too fast. And
mm-hmm.
for me, it was fine, pacing wise, but I could see why people were thinking it was going too fast. And now it makes sense because there were a couple episodes that were cut. So it's
We
cut
need some
down to
filler. We need to
10.
build up the
Yeah.
love story. I feel like we kind of where's the love story? It's kind of I hate
Oh,
you and we're hate fucking and then all of a sudden it's like I'm
well,
jealous
you
and I
kind of
don't
get
know.
a little bit of that in episode
I
8.
don't know. Part of me
So,
I'm like,
yeah.
why do y'all like each other? This is so toxic.
Yeah. Like I
I don't know.
have I,
Chehan, you drive me crazy.
I have some
The weak bottom
thoughts,
trope
but
is so eye rolly sometimes.
I will say he bosses up at a certain point. I would say can
He got a
keep
boss up
watching.
earlier. The uncle
Yeah.
throwing him around like a rag doll earlier. Even this dude kind of manhandling him. I'm like, girl, stand up. I mean,
I
the
was
show starts with like, that casino owner already like spilling what was it? Was it alcohol or something like on his head while she dropped through the money and everyone's just kind of watching. And I'm like, why? Oh my God, I don't know. The
well
culture sometimes, the bullying culture in Korea sometimes is hard
well
to stomach.
wait till you get to episode 8. I'm gonna
Oh,
leave it
it
at
gets
that.
worse or it gets better.
Just get to episode 8. That's all I'm gonna say. No spoilers.
All right, no spoiler,
So
no spoilers.
but anyway, we do got some new shows to get to. So let's get to that. So we have 3 new shows. Okay. Two of them actually will be out just before you are listening.
Mm.
And that is Match Point, which is a Thai series that's coming out or came out on Sunday, July 26th, and it's actually going to be available on YouTube. Not sure where
It's
else it's going to be.
supported by the Ministry of Commerce in Thailand, I think, or
I
something
think
promoted
so.
by.
Yeah. And it
Yeah.
reminds me of that Taiwanese BL that was not good.
Ooh.
That also was like a tennis
I mean,
themed
but that was
show.
like a dad that already had a kid and everything. This is just like two kids. These are just like
Yeah.
two guys.
Yeah.
And this is definitely Ping in his new ship.
Yes.
Yeah,
So there's that. Then there's Your Third, also a Thai series that's coming out that came out on Sunday, July 26th on iQIYI. And this is a new Max Nat series.
with the
Am I
side
go
couple being
go ahead and say it?
Peter Pan and Fluke. I mean, I don't know if they're the official side couple, but like, gag. I mean, we've been seeing this. They've been kind of soft launching them together for months, and now they're actually in a show together. I can't wait. I might watch just for them
I think yeah, because I was like, I mean I
because you wasn't about to watch a match in that show. Say it.
because last time I tried to watch one, Naughty Babe, I was so done.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the what was that last show when they switched bodies and they were
Oh,
fucking
I
each
didn't
other?
even finish that. I blocked that out of my mind. Yeah, Sun Tiny
When
or
he,
whatever they wanted to call
yeah,
it.
Satani when
Very
he couldn't get it up and they switched bodies and Nat was topping and I was like, what is going on?
I I don't know who thought that was a good idea for a show, but they need their license revoked.
Ooh.
Anyway, last but not least is another Japanese BL called Duty First, Kiss Later. This will be available Monday, July 27th, so the day before you're listening on Gaga Ulala. And
Mm.
it's definitely another cop detective series, which is
Mm.
great to get my fill after the prosecutor's proposal.
Yes,
Now we
yes.
got another crime series as well, and it's Japanese. So I arigato, yes. So I'm looking forward to that because Japan, you know what, has been giving.
They've been giving
They
a lot
really
this
have
year.
been
They had
giving
a
this
drought and
year.
then they're really been giving. While
Yeah.
Taiwan's been kind of asleep low key.
And the stuff that they kind of been given has not been good.
Listen, listen.
As long as it's not something about a reincarnated grandpa again. So,
Something about someone's physical brother.
yeah,
Literal physical
or a
brother.
stepbrother or a robot.
No.
Yeah.
The robot
Mm-mm.
genre is over. Please.
Yeah, we
Please.
don't need any more AI robots and
Mm-mm.
humans consummating their love and having children.
Robot children.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Anyway, let's get to something a little less messy but fun.
Yes, please.
So as we talked about earlier,
Mm-hmm.
Mix's birthday was last week. Happy birthday,
Happy
Mix! Happy
birthday.
belated. And Mix is from the iconic ship Earth Mix. And BL netizens
This
have
is you.
leaked some pics of
It is
him.
one pick.
Uh well, there's two. There's two.
Uh-huh.
Some mysterious man.
I can't. I can't.
Jonathan, who do you think it could be?
Girl, who could it be?
Who
Mix
could it
is
be?
married.
I
That
have
is a
no
married
idea who
man.
he's with. Like I saw the back
I
of his head
can't.
and I was like, "Oh, this could be anybody."
Girl, you know
Um
damn well. I'm like,
like I said,
let's let the
wrong
audience
answers.
see.
Yeah, audience,
You
let us
know
know who
damn
you
well
think
that
it
is
is.
Earth. You know damn well that is Earth. Who else could that be?
But do you actually think there are people who don't know who that is? Say yes.
Yes. Not you, gun to my head. Say yes.
Yeah, because you know what? I would not
No.
be surprised if they're because we have some Delulu fans out there who really would see that and run with it and say like, "Oh no, he's cheating on Earth. He's doing something with somebody else." And it's
Mm-hmm.
kind of like I
I'm
saw the
like,
back of his
girl,
head. That is Earth.
if you can't
Like
recognize
there's
the back of Earth set after this long, come on now.
then clearly you just want to live in a delusion. You want to go ahead and create problems. You want to go ahead and be messy
You know,
for
Earth
no
mates are
reason.
married. Look at this concert, the clips of this concert of them crying to each other,
Right.
how they're so glad they're still together
Hmm.
after the divorce era, after everything. Ah, I love my dads. Like, and even if
Even though
like,
one of them is younger than you.
oh, even if in a hypothetical world where they're like not really dating, they are still like they've
They're
definitely
still
dated.
really good
They
friends.
definitely dated
They're
in the past for sure. But even if they're
yes.
not currently dating now, it's still like they still hold that like love for each other. Like there is
I
still
think they're
that
dating now.
special. Ooh, they
I
have
think
to
they're
be.
dating now.
They're married.
Yes.
They're married. They're
Yes,
married.
that's why he took him out in quote unquote secret.
He did not, girl. Yeah,
Secret,
Mitch had
right?
like a he had
L-
like a birthday cafe moment
Yeah.
in Thailand. Wish we were there, but I think I saw Jovi was there, right? Jovi is currently on location in Thailand.
Yes. I don't
Um,
know if he was over at their thing, but
he was there. I saw him there on his
yeah, at their
stories.
secret, quote
Oh
unquote
my God.
secret. The secret that
Girl,
no
the
one knew
closet is
about.
glass. The secret. The
Yeah.
secret.
Yeah. The
I
secret that
can't.
no one knew about, the secret birthday date with some mystery man that no one could figure out who it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Some tall,
gosh.
dark, and handsome.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah.
Earth Mints. Love
Child.
my dads. Love my
We knew
dads.
who it was. We knew who it
Mm-hmm.
was. Speaking of things that we knew, let's talk about last week. We got a lot of feedback and comments from last week's episode. Um,
Oh, yes, yes,
so
yes.
especially on
Mm-hmm.
TikTok. And I'm
Especially about Junior more.
so
I
so
can't.
so Raquel on TikTok said Justin Jr.
Can't.
uh he needs to learn his mistakes, do better away
Mm-hmm.
from the screens. Him being young does not absolve him from his bigotry. If he
Mm,
can do that at his age, imagine the kind of adult he will grow into. Now,
mm, mm,
there are people
mm-hmm.
who responded to that, and in essence they said that, you he's young, because remember he's what, 15, 16.
Yeah.
So he this is I agree. He does need to step back and learn from his mistakes. He does need to take that time, and we already talked about that at nauseum last week. But I think people, we got to give, to an extent, an ounce of grace when they're a child. Like, consequences matter. Yes, he needs to have consequences. We could debate if the consequence from GMMTV was right or not, but at the end of the day, it needed to happen and it's already done. And hopefully he grows and learns from this experience. And I
Mm,
also
mm.
think he will be back when he's in his 20s. I don't know, to GMMTV, but to if he wants to continue acting, he'll be back. And
Or
hopefully,
maybe he'll do something straight. He doesn't have to go on to BL. Like, look
yeah, it
at
doesn't have to be
if
BL, it
if
could be
Mean
anything.
and God are still employed in the year 2026 after what they've
Right,
done, then like anything can
right.
happen.
And
If
also
Foy
think,
is still employed in the year 2026, then like anything can happen, right?
which that one is pretty wild. And then let's even put this in perspective. I
Hmm.
said this before, I'll say it again. Chris had a whole learning arc, from 2016 to 2026. And I think if people gave him a welcome back, because he held himself accountable. That's what it at least appears to us, right? It is at least appears to us that he held himself accountable. He's grown, he's learned, and he's trying to do better. And we got
Hmm.
to see that really work out in My Ex Morning, where pretty much the show was reflecting
Reflecting
life,
his journey, yeah, his
his
journey
journey.
with the BL industry.
Right. And I think people can learn. And again, Justin is young enough to really learn, get out of the manosphere shit. And anyone who's in that, please get out of that shithole, because all you're gonna do is stink,
Oh,
literally. And we already know what it's like to be around someone that stinks.
Kevin.
No, so
Oh
please don't do.
Lord,
So
oh
please get
Lord,
out. Get out of that
get
hole.
out the
Okay.
movie.
Yeah,
Come on,
get out. Yes, because you do not want to be the scent that people are on. Okay. And with that said, we gotta go. That is
please,
it.
we gotta run.
That is it for this episode of Ride Can Top My Knee. Inspect that knee. then get
Ooh,
on top of liking and subscribing.
yes. I hope the ride in your life. Ooh, I hope. Oh my God, no. I hope the ride in your life lets Mitts give you a kiss on the cheek.
I don't think Earth would allow that. But anyway, bye, y'all.